Okay.
Yes.
So, hello. It's
Hello.
nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
My name's Kalicha.
My
Hi,
name is
Kalicha.
Kamaya.
Hi, Kamaya.
Hi.
And we're hosts of Save It for the Pod. It's a podcast by the Capri Best Buy Teen Tech Center Youth.
I love the Best Buy Teen Tech Center Youth.
Thank you for
And I love
joining
the
us
Capri.
today for a few questions.
Of course.
Can you start by stating your name and the organization you represent?
My name is Sharon Smith-Akinsanya. I'm the CEO of the Ray McKenzie Group. I'm the founder of the People of Color Career Fair and the producer of Celebrating the Sisters and founder of All About the Culture.
Wow, you do it all.
You do a lot,
I
okay?
do.
That was a lot.
I do.
Resume must be really packed.
Right.
But that's a lot.
So, how did you first get involved with PCYC or the Capri?
Oh my goodness. That is a great question. So I work with lots of major corporations in the region. U.S. Bank is one of my clients. And so, we have been doing a lot of events here that support the community, making sure that the community have good information about what's happening in the neighborhood. So that has been an opportunity for us to strengthen the relationship.
Yeah.
But years ago, I did some work with Senator Bobby Joe Champion around music for the holidays. And so that's when it started. So I would say about 10 years ago,
Wow.
when Kevin West invited us over and we decided to do music for the holidays here in the Capri.
So, what are any fun memories or stories that you have about the Capri?
Well, here's what I would say. Even though I didn't know Prince at the time, I used to work for Prince. One of the things that I always think about and remember is how historic the Capri is. And the fact that Prince had his first paid concert here at the Capri. And I think that's pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
And so that's, even though I didn't witness it, it is a fond memory. And recently they had Purple Rain pre-Broadway event at the State Theater in downtown Minneapolis. And there was a huge display of windows in LaSalle Plaza that leads into the State Theater. And in one of those windows, it was all displays about Prince and his history and his impact. But one of the displays had the ticket price, had the ticket to the Capri and the pictures of the Capri. And so it was just nice to make sure that, and to see that Capri was integrated into that entire Purple Rain pre-Broadway series experience. I loved it.
It's beautiful. So, why can you say you support PCYC or the Capri? Like, what makes you continue to support and continue to show up?
Well, because it's a part of our community, is taking care of youth, particularly the Teen Tech Center. It's about young people. We have to take care of our young people because that's what makes the future hopeful. You guys inspire me. When I look at you and I look at my daughter, I'm hopeful because a lot of the adults have been screwing things up. But I know the next generation has got our back and I'm counting on it. So I'm inspired and excited that the Capri continues to do the things that lifts up, educates, supports, inspire, and get young people ready for the next generation of jobs and careers.
So, from any type of life experience you've had or anything in your past, how did you know this was the thing that you wanted to do, that you wanted to support youth, that you wanted to actually help and uplift people?
So back in the day, way back. So my background is a 100% commission salesperson, right? So I've always had that entrepreneurial spirit. But when I moved to Minneapolis, I saw a real opportunity, particularly for young people and for professionals of color. We had 19 Fortune 500 corporations headquartered in Minnesota. And that's a lot of headquarter power. So when I launched the Ray McKenzie Group, I knew right away that I wanted to be a part of that ecosystem that helped attract and retain young people and professionals of color to this region because of the opportunity for us to level up in a big way. And then I knew that if I worked with professionals of color, they would make sure that they would have your back
Yeah.
So they would make sure that the next generation of leaders can find their tribe. Because if you find your tribe and find your community, it creates what I call stickiness, right? You want to stay. You're like, ooh, I found my girlfriends, I found my boyfriends, I found my friends. Everybody's good. And so I know that we're in the right region to be able to really level up, earn the paychecks that we deserve. In fact, obtain the paychecks that we deserve, get the skill sets that we need to really live the life that we expect. And so I've always wanted to give back. I've always wanted to make sure that I can use my gifts and my skills and share them with young people like yourselves. Because I have a gift to be able to connect with corporate community, nonprofit community, and they write you checks to make, right, to solve problems. And some of those problems would be to make sure that young people like you have what you need to move things forward. And so I use my gift in that way.
So how can you say your job or what you've done or what you do over the time define you as a person? Like, how has that changed you or helped you in any way?
Well, here's what I would say. It strengthened me. I launched the People of Color Career Fair in October 2016. The People of Color Career Fair connects professionals of color with awesome Minnesota employers to make sure that those relationships are being nurtured and that they can identify world-class talent because our population is shifting so dramatically. And so it's important. So to make sure that we have world-class talent, that is so critical. When I launched the People of Color Career Fair in October 2016, I got death threats. I still do to this day, because there are people that don't want us to gather in those spaces, or they accuse me of making it, that telling me that white people can't come, and craziness, right? So, and it's gotten worse over the last couple of years. So that experience makes me understand that I'm doing something right. And I'm not afraid, and I'll never stop making sure that we have access to great careers, making sure that we have access to world-class experiences. And so that particular experience made me know for sure that I'm on the right track.
Right. That is so beautiful.
That was powerful. Like, whoa.
Very.
That moved me. Whoa.
Yeah, I travel with security,
That is crazy.
but I ain't scared. I'm gonna keep it moving.
Okay. So what advice would you say you have for high school students or just younger people today?
So here's my best advice. And I mean this with I need everybody to hear me. The power is in your relationships. You move through life to get the things that you need based on relationships, people that you know, but more importantly, people who know you. Not just about who you know, but it's about who knows you. Do what you say you're going to do. Follow up and follow through. Learn how to write a decent email without AI, where people can feel you. Nurture those relationships. If you tell somebody you're going to call them, call them. Make sure that you know the power of networking. Understand and teach yourself how to network.
Yeah.
Nurture those relationships, because if you're always ready, you don't have to get ready. And the best thing is nail your elevator pitch. Know how to introduce yourself. Hello, my name is Sharon Smith-Akinsanya. I'm the CEO of the Ray McKenzie Group. Right? I'm the founder of the People of Color Career Fair. I help major Minnesota corporations attract world-class talent so they can maintain their competitive edge. When they rock with me, they leave their competition in the dust. Learn how to introduce yourself. Learn how to nail your elevator pitch. Learn how to add value. Learn how to do that. Look people in their eyes. Relationships, relationships, relationships. So many people have been impacted and have lost their jobs, and they call me up and they say, Sharon, what can you do to help me? And I said, let's just make a list about who we know. And it's crickets, because they've spent the last 10 years in just working with their head down. and didn't build relationships. Relationships, network, 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 follow up, follow up, follow up. That's the best advice that I have for you.
That is beautiful. That's probably some of the best advice I've heard tonight.
Yeah.
That was
No,
beautiful.
that is the advice.
Yeah.
Because guess what? AI can't take that from you.
Yeah.
We're not written in the AI story. AI cannot build a relationship one-on-one. You must master that.